Hello everyone! I'm ZoePancakes bringing you the newest Old School RuneScape weekly recap. And this week's recap is extra exciting because we're going to talk about the PvP arena. So get on over to Al-Kharid, warm up those switches, and let's get into it. The wait is almost over. The PvP arena fully launches next week. As of this past Wednesday, the PvP arena has been out as a soft launch to ensure that all systems in place are working correctly. You'll be able to test out the grouping and fighting before the arena is fully released, meaning you'll be able to earn rank and reward points, but they will be wiped at the end of the soft launch period 1 week from now to ensure a fair start for everybody. Here's what you'll be able to access next week. Just like in the duel arena, players will be able to find matches within the PvP arena at the familiar hospital area. You'll meet a couple of new NPCs around here to help you navigate the arena's options. The 1v1 tournament guide will tell you all about the 1v1 tournament feature, and the duel guide is there to help you out with any one-off fights you want to take part in. The PvP arena, also known as Amir's Arena, gives players an opportunity to fight against each other in a controlled environment. Matches will take place on an alternate save game world against players of a similar skill level. You'll be able to register your interest in finding a fight and then go about with whatever other activities you want until a match has been prepared for you. There will be 2 boards within the arena that can be used for grouping. Players will be able to find a match or host their own duels by interacting with these boards. You'll also be able to spectate fights as long as you're on a PvP arena world and know the name of a player within the tournament or duel. A PvP arena button will be added to the grouping side panel. You'll be able to open up a separate PvP panel which replaces the grouping panel, featuring a convenient Find button. From here, you'll be able to register for a 1v1 tournament or a 1v1 battle where the game automatically finds you an opponent. Alternatively, you can join a manually created 1v1 tournament or organize a 1v1 duel against a friend. And once the match is ready, you'll be notified that it's time to fight. You'll be prompted to swap to the alternate save game world, giving you enough time to get to a safe place where you can hop worlds and participate. Your standard game profile will not transfer over to the alternative save game world, so your stats and items will stay behind on the normal worlds. The audience for the PvP arena is pretty picky, and they'll be expecting you to show off your skills with a variety of different builds. Their taste changes from week to week, and each week you'll be required to use either a max med, a Zerker, or a 1 defense pure. As well as mastering the various builds, you'll have to decide what gear you'll use in battle. When you attempt to join a PvP arena match, the equipment tab will appear, and you'll be able to select the items you intend to fight with. There are currently around 400 items to choose from for your worn and inventory slots, so you have plenty of variety. Keep in mind that you can only use equipment that you currently have the stats for based on the build you're fighting with. The equipment tab will also include items exclusive to the PvP arena. Once the fight is complete, you'll be able to return right back where you were. If you were successful in defeating your opponent, you'll be rewarded with rank points and reward points. Rank points are used to determine your rank, and reward points are used to purchase unique items from the PvP Arena reward store. When finding a fight, the PvP Arena system will try to match you with another player with a similar rank. Your rank will go up the more points you have, and vice versa. The point system at the arena will work just like the Birthwarp's Games Room, where your loss or gain depends on the ranking of your opponent. Beating a higher ranked player will reward you with more rank points, and consistently winning matches will cause you to gain more points for each consecutive win. Conversely, consistently losing matches will also cause you to lose more points with each consecutive loss. The team can't promise a mathematically perfect elo system at this time, but there will be severe diminishing returns if players are repeatedly trying to grind out wins against the same opponents. With this system in place, you should quickly be able to be placed into an appropriate rank. Note that rank and reward points can only be scored by winning a fight generated by the game. There are no rewards for participating in manually organized events. Let's take a look into the different matchmaking options and how they differ from one another. Until now, tournaments in Old School RuneScape have been a feature exclusive to the Deadman mode finales, making them unavailable to the majority of players. With the introduction of the PvP arena, tournament-style play will now be available to everyone. Tournaments mean that you'll fight in 1v1s in succession. You can let the game form a tournament group for you, selected from a pool of available participants, or have a go at organizing one of your own. Each tournament consists of anywhere from 4 to 64 players, with each round being split until there are only 2 participants left. Here's how this might look for a tournament of 16 players. 16 players are divided into 8 1v1 battles. The 8 winners from the first round then fight in 4 1v1 battles. Those 4 winners from the second round then fight in 2 1v1 battles, and then the final 2 winners fight each other for the victory. And again, you'll only be able to receive rank and reward points from game-generated tournaments. Manually created tournaments are just for fun and will not affect your points in any way. If you're hungry for battle but don't want to commit to a full tournament, ranked 1v1 duels are for you. These are one-off fights where the game will automatically place you against someone of a similar rank. And just like in tournaments, the winner of a ranked 1v1 duel will receive rank and reward points. In unranked 1v1 duels, you will be able to choose your opponent. Winning an unranked 1v1 will grant you no rank or reward points. This kind of fight is great for getting in some practice or settling a tied rock paper scissors. You can also have unranked duels in non-PvP arena worlds using your own gear. And just to reiterate, the first week of PvP Arena will start off as a soft launch until next week, and you will not be able to purchase any rewards from the reward shop. Once the soft launch period has ended and rank and reward periods are wiped, you will have full access to the reward shop. And that's pretty much all I got about the PvP Arena. Go try your hand at a tournament or duel, and feel free to leave any feedback about what you think so far. I've got a handful of small changes and improvements to fill you in on as well. Some basic trees near the bank chest in the Woodcutting Guild have been removed for your convenience. Clan notifications are no longer sent when a player ticks off Shazian armor pieces on their collection log, so you'll have one less opportunity to type, when did I ask? You must now confirm your purchase if you try to buy over 10 reclaim tokens at once, just in case someone accidentally tries to buy the maximum amount. Not that anyone tweeted about doing that or anything. The steel keyring now gives a warning when a player tries to drop it while it has keys on it. There is now a bank deposit box in the GE. A food shop icon was removed from a stall in Hesidius, as the stall does not sell food. There is now a right-click take all option on seed packs. The clue scrolls relating to Sedrador and Treborn have been updated to reflect their characters' full display names. And the PvP rota has been moved to Period A. World 390, which is an Australian world for LMS competitive, has been activated within this rota. For this week's Community Spotlight, we wanted to highlight the Speedrun Cup 2, hosted by EVscape and Hootie Tootie. The cup will take place from July 15th to the 17th live at twitch.tv/EVscape. Here's a bit of the trailer designed by Hootie. And speaking of speedruns, check out the new Corrupted Gauntlet world record by the legend Smork3000. 4 minutes 13 seconds? That's crazy! If you missed it, the June edition of the Gielinor Gazette was released on June 30th. It featured some teasers from the Tombs of Amasket, an update on quest speedrunning, highlights from the recent Pride event and parade, and a note on upcoming diversity changes. If you'd like to give it a read, it'll be linked in the description. And that's it from me this week. Again, I'm ZoePancakes. If you'd like to watch me live, you can do so by clicking on the link in the description. Next week's recap will be brought to you again by my wonderful friend Soup, so be sure to check it out. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.